Early chance now for Ben Yedder. We're going to try and get past Nesta with a scoop. We're going to keep hold of the ball on the edge of the box. Come inside. Can we get the ball across the box? We can. And Pele makes it 1-0 inside 4 minutes. 5 minutes, sorry. Really nice assist from the Frenchman. And Pele just gets the easiest of tap-ins. So EA have just dropped the latest Ligue 1 Player of the Month card into Ultimate Team. And it's an 88 rated Ben Yedder. It is an insane looking item, and in this video today I'm looking forward to trying this card out because Ben Yedder's card in Ultimate Team always just seem to be very freaking OP. Now I do have to say, I used the 86 Ben Yedder and I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was too amazing. But every time I come up against that Ben Yedder card, it absolutely destroys me. So I do have quite high expectations for this 88 rated Player of the Month Yedder card because yeah, as I say, it looked pretty outstanding. So, as I say, in this video today, we're going to try it out to see if it's worth it. Now, as you can see, the team we're going to be using him in is pretty insane. And I wish this was my account, but it's not. It's actually the account of my friend Dean, who was kind enough to lend me his account for this video because I'm quite short on coins on my main account right now, so I couldn't really afford to do this Ben Yedder card. But thanks to Dean, we can do this video. So, let's have a look at this card. As we all know, this guy does have a 5-star weak foot in FIFA, which is so freaking OP. He's also got 4-star skill moves, which help with that. In-game attributes-wise, this card, it looks outstanding. Aside from the long shots, which aren't really too effective in FIFA 20 anyway, the card just looks great. Really good pace, 93 acceleration, 85 sprint speed is pretty good. He's got really high finishing of 95 and decent composure of 88. Also really good attack positioning of 96. His passing attributes for a striker also look really solid, and with him having that 5-star weak foot, he can obviously distribute evenly as well off of either foot. Dribbling department, absolutely outstanding. Insane agility, really good balance, really good ball control, and a very good in-game dribbling rating. Expecting good things from this guy on the ball. And then finally, in the physical bit, this is where there are a couple of slight negatives. His stamina 74 obviously isn't ideal, especially on a player who has high wear rates, so he could tie it rather quickly. And obviously also, he doesn't have great strength, so he probably will be pushed off the ball rather easily. But overall, the card looks really freaking good, and as I say, excited to try it out, so let's get in some games and give it a go. Before we continue, I do need to shout out my sponsor, OneFootball. If you were not aware, OneFootball is a free to download and to use app which can act as a kind of football hub for you. There's a bunch of different features on it, including a news feed which is updated regularly, a match center for fixtures, live scores and results, and there's also like player stats, so you can check up on how your favourite players are doing this season. You can download the app for free by clicking the link in the description, and like I keep saying, it's free, so you definitely should at least give it a try. One more thing, I forgot, in terms of a chem style, we're going to put Hunter Chem on him just to give him that boost in pace. Obviously his shooting is already pretty incredible, but we're going to max a few of them stats out by using the Hunter Chem style as well. In Ben Yedder's debut, we come up against a full Premier League side, which isn't too amazing, but it definitely does feature some pretty solid players. He's got Van Dijk in the back line, who could be a nightmare for Ben Yedder, and he's also got that player moment Shah as well, who is definitely one to watch out for in this fixture. Early chance for Ben Yedder, who's going to try and scoop past Shah. He's being knocked off the ball, but Kaka will pick up the ball. Kanta slides it into Ben Yedder, who's going to get it to Pele, who's going to hold up the ball nicely. Fans the ball to Ben Yedder, who goes for the finesse, and that's a very good effort. That's a really good save from David De Gea there. On the 10. Brilliant finesse. This is a class save. Look at that. Ball's whipped in. Ben Yedder at the front post. Unfortunately, we can't convert that into a chance. Did not expect him to win that header there. Don't know if we caught my opponent napping or what. Here's Kante, of all people, coming forward. Slides the ball into Ben Yedder, who's going to take on Van Dijk. Going to get round him, and well, that's going to happen. Sick. Let's get into another game quickly. I was wondering why my opponent's Van Dijk wasn't coming towards me, but apparently it was because we've both disconnected from the servers. Ironically, in the next game, we come up against an inform Ben Yedder, the 85 rated version of him, which I believe is the first inform. Still a very overpowered card and one that we'll have to watch out for in this game. I don't quite know what my opponent's trying to achieve here. He's passed around the back line like 3 or 4 times. Here's Pele. Early chance now for Ben Yedder. We're going to try and get past Nesta with a scoop. We're going to keep hold of the ball on the edge of the box. Come inside. Can we get the ball across the box? We can. And Pele makes it 1-0 inside 4 minutes. 5 minutes, sorry. Really nice assist from the Frenchman. And Pele just gets the easiest of tap-ins. Fans Ben Yedder on the edge of the box. What can we do? We're going to try and scoop inside. He's somehow recouped the ball off the defender. And then the shot has been dragged wide. How was that not even gone on target? I was aiming for the far side, but I at least expected an on-target shot there. Hopefully that was a one-off. It's a chance now. Pelé with an opportunity. We're going to try and put the ball back inside. Can Ben Yedder get on the end of this? Not quite. João Cancelo just has enough pace to get to the ball. Chance. Ben Yedder on the spin. Oh, that's gone in. We capitalised on an error from my opponent. Got the ball and just thought I'd go for it. And it's ended up in the back of the net. My opponent didn't put too much pressure on him there after that error. And in that kind of open space, a player like this is going to finish. It's Pelé. Goes for the flick top. Oh, Ben Yedder's got on the end of it, but the header unfortunately sails over the bar. Pelé links up with Ben Yedder. That's a really nice through ball. Now we've got a chance with the Brazilian. We'll go for the goal, but he moved his keeper and I only noticed it late. Well, half-time has just come around and the score at the break is 2-2. It's been a fairly even first half. As a whole, my opponent's definitely had more possession, but we've had more chances when we've had possession. Don't think I'm going to make too many changes for the second half, to be honest, but at some point in the second 45, I'm thinking of changing to the 4-1-2-1-2 wide formation, just so I can get some wingers running up and down the wing. Quick change of plan. We're actually going to switch to the 4-2-3-1 when I... Am I blind? Where is it? Right, there it is. That's the one I want. So we're going to change to this formation. Pelé is going to come in at cam, unfortunately, and we are going to have to make some changes and drop some players. But yeah, just going to see how Ben Yedder does up top alone, linking up with just a cam behind him. Oh, error by my opponent. Chance for Ben Yedder, goes for the volley. Oh, why did I do that? I thought the chip shot would look amazing. You know when the ball sits up right for you, you just got to go for it. That's what I was feeling right then. But if I was smart, I would have taken the ball down and ran towards goal and finished it. But I wasn't thinking. But that was a good chance. Obviously, Ben Yedder isn't to blame there. That's on me as a player. Ben Yedder slides the ball in. Chance for Timo Werner. Oh, great block there from Varane. Now Ben Yedder's got a bit of chance to open up his legs, get some space. Varane's in pursuit and we need some support really. Get the ball inside and that's a nice assist. And a Williams ties the scores up. Good play there from Ben Yedder. Did well to hold up the ball, especially under pressure from Varane. Unfortunately the game ended in a draw, but Ben Yedder was decent in that game. Involved in a lot of attacks and he feels really good in possession of the ball. A goal and 2 assists for him in that match, so not a bad showing from him. So after a couple more games with this Player of the Month Ben Yedder card in the team, what are my thoughts on this card? I think it's a very good one, to be honest. It's definitely an effective item, and for those of you who are really good with the close control dribbling, you will probably really enjoy this item. My dribbling in FIFA is alright, but it's not like a top level, so for those of you who can do that LB dribbling to a really high skill level, I think you will get loads more out of this card than I did. Anyway, let's break down this guy's stats. His pace, first of all, very good. Like, I don't really have too many complaints. Is he as quick as some other forwards? No, he's not, but he's still very quick, and he does have breakaway pace from time to time. I came up against a lot of quick centre-backs, and some of them did catch up to this guy, but for most part, this guy will be able to beat most defenders, but obviously the top-level rapid ones at this stage of the game with Shadow Chem styles are going to be able to catch up to quite a few of the pacey attackers, but for the most part, as I say, no complaints about his pace. I thought his positioning and general run making was fantastic. Very happy with this guy's off the ball movement, made some really good runs in behind, and that was obviously really good to see. He does have high work rates and he can be quite active. He does like to move a lot, and unfortunately that does tire him out a bit, but in terms of his attacking movement, the work rates don't affect him in a negative manner, or at least didn't for me. How was this guy's shooting? Inside the box, I thought his finishing was class. Left foot, right foot, he can do it with either or. From distance, he really wasn't too effective, but he's definitely got a bit of power in his shot, which is great. So overall in front of goal, very good, especially inside the box. And like I always say, that 5-star weak foot just really helps. It just makes some players just feel so much more overpowered in game. His passing for a striker, I thought was class, to be honest. Yeah, he doesn't have the best long passing stat, but I actually thought his passing as a whole was really solid. Really good through balls from him, and he linked up really well with the players around him, which was obviously great to see. His dribbling, like I've already discussed, is class. It's really freaking good. And I'm going to repeat myself, if you're good at dribbling, if you're good at close control dribbling in FIFA 20, you'll like this card a lot because his agility in-game feels great. This guy is very easy to maneuver, and his ball control felt class in Game 2, which is nice. Finally, how is this guy physically? Well, we've already touched on his stamina. Look, it's just not great. The stamina definitely lets this card down, especially later into games. And if you've been running with this guy a lot, then towards the end of games, he is going to seem knackered. So you might have to sub him off, which is a bit of a shame. 74 stamina for a striker in FIFA just isn't good at all, especially for a striker which has high work rates. Also, this guy's strength, as we know, isn't ideal. He can be very easily shoved off the ball by even like average strength defenders, so you've got to use this guy's agility to, you know, maneuver away from defenders if you want to have success with this card. Have to say though, very happy with this card's jumping and aerial ability. He actually won quite a lot of headers for me, which really did surprise me, so yeah, quite surprised about that. But overall, what's the verdict on this card? Very good card, and if you can afford to pick it up and add it into your team, I definitely think it'll score plenty of goals for you. But the question of the video is this card worth picking up? Now, at the current time of recording, I don't have a price for the Yedder SBC because EA have actually just removed this SBC. They're going to re-release it, but they've just removed it. But I believe, prior to it being removed, as long as they keep the SBCs all the same, the card will come to around 500,000 coins. Now, do I think this card is worth 500k? I won't lie, that price it seems a bit steep. This is a very good card, but 500k for an untradeable, I just don't see that being great value. If you run with a Ligue /French team, then it probably is worth considering. But yeah, that stamina is just so off-putting to me, and the 500k price tag I think is a bit too much. Like I've said, I think this card is great, but I think the price is just a bit too steep. I would probably rather spend the extra coins and get a tradable Mbappe than sink a bunch of coins into this untradeable. I hope that makes sense. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on Player of the Month, 88 rated Yedder. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, drop a like rating on it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on this item. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.